Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to West Oval. You join us for this T10 between India and Pakistan. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And it really does look like having a bowl will be the correct move, and hope you can chase down anything the opposition posts. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
Despite the conditions, the captain is asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Good shot. It's found the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Wait!
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting!
Big appeal.
How's that?
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Wasim, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wasim shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait there.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Wasim has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
That's the over. India are 27 for 1.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it? That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keep us in.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, stick with 3.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
Wait there.
Good
Yep, yep.
piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Edge. Unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
5 runs added there. India are 46 for 3. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Gone right through the defences.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yeah.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Lovely. Looked a good slower ball.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning and it just misses the stumps.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Edge, amazing delivery.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Edged it. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Nicked it. Huge appeal. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Middle that one, great timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well bowled.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait. Yep.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Ralph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. 1 over left in the innings. Malik to bowl it.
Yep. Yep.
Nice shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yeah.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Malik shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
Super shot that.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
And the innings comes to an end. Pakistan will need 109 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Hola.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
8 runs added there. Pakistan are 8 for none. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Yep, yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Beaten on the drive.
Nice.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. Pakistan are 19 for none.
good precision with a throwback from the deep. That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Great shot.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
Yep, yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That one does the trick. Big in-swinger, and they can't keep it out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over, 10 off it. Pakistan, 29 for 1. Going with spin now.
Wait on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep. Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end. Middle that one, great timing.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Great shot.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yeah, that's it.
Right out of the middle.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Over. Pakistan are 58 for 1. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Immaculate timing there. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Terrific touch. Cracked it away behind square for 4.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait on.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Yeah. Catch it.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. A couple on offer here.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Big edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
10 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 81 for 1.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Catch it.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Catch.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It was in that pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yup.
Huge edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep, yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's trouble here. Could that be out? Looks so.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. into the gap. Nice shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
The right armour is coming into the attack on the City end. Drives and misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep, yep. Ballers in.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Catch it.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Gone. Played all around it.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Malik, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Wait on. Yeah, yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
And that marks the end of the match. Pakistan complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
This has been a masterclass, a great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.